Days since now 16-year-old Sebastian Rogers vanished from his home in Hendersonville. His disappearance sparked national headlines, but now his father says the case is losing momentum. With National Missing Children's Day coming up on Sunday, he is raising his voice and demanding urgency. News 2's Caitlin.
I went and talked to neighbors, and every single one of them, every single one welcomed me. And if they had video surveillance, they gave it to me. The only person that would not talk to me as the only person that had something to hide and wouldn't talk to me. You know, she has a son that's hiding and waiting for somebody in the dark, late night on the 25th. And there needs to be some explaining for that. I'll just leave it at that.
Forever trust in who we are.
That we are going to keep searching, we are going to keep looking, we are going to find him, and we are going to bring him home.
Since we first aired the video last month, authorities have said no evidentiary value.
It is of no evidentiary value. It is of no evidentiary value.
Can you tell me what those lights are?
No.
Why?
Because the investigation remains ongoing.
Yeah, I'm working on behalf of Sebastian. I am not, my client is Sebastian, and they're the guardians that have the ability to sign.
It just started. Hi Dad, I know this is gonna sound weird, but tomorrow's picture day. So could you send some decent clothes over to me so that I can wear the decent clothes and be handsome for my birthday with all decent clothes? Mom!
Because our heart is missing. He is my world. I need him. I need him back with me.
So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know.
No evidentiary value?
It is of no evidentiary value.
Can you tell me what those lights are?
No.
Why?
We don't know what we don't know. 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 We don't know what we don't know.
All right, guys, welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this special
One
live
night before,
show.
15-year-old autistic teen,
Sorry, I was trying to-
Sebastian Rogers.
All right, let me speak first. All right, guys, again, this is very huge. I know a lot of people have some questions about what the fundraiser's for. A lot of you have been with us and know kind of what we're doing. Again, this is evidence we have discovered. Everything has been sent over to law enforcement. We waited for them to do their thing. They did absolutely nothing as far as we know. We gave them time. I kept sending stuff over to them. I kept finding new stuff, send it over to them. They responded in the beginning, but from there, nothing. Not surprised, and so now we're taking things into our own hands. We've been planning, like I said, for those that have been here with us, we've been planning this a long time, and we have plan A through Z, and right now we're just at B, and there's so much more. But this fundraiser will be used to bring in professionals for a specific thing that will happen. Of course, we're not going to say when that's going to happen because for protection for those professionals and looky-loos and all of that. So, but once that is done, within 2 weeks, we will reveal all the test results. We'll have video, receipts, everything. So, and yeah, this is big. We're going to be a part of something huge. And there's something else I wanted to say, but I'll think of it. But let's just see where the goal is at, or where we're at. Okay, holy shit. All right, we don't have much longer to go. Wow. Oh, why I hate this. Why does it do that? Why? Can't I just leave it right there? There we're at. There we are, right there. Our goal is 1,400, and we last time I checked, we were at 400, and we are basically 80% of the way there. That is absolutely amazing. You guys should be so proud of yourselves. Wow, this is going much faster than I anticipated. And I am gonna go ahead. Let's see if I can do this. This is the first time using this, but this was recommended to me. I know there's like GoFundMe, but it seems like this Give Butter is kind of like the new big popular way to donate for like fundraisers and stuff like this. So that's what we're using. And I wanted to make sure I shout everybody out that donated. And again, I know not everybody can donate. Just being here is just as important, and supporting Sebastian and what we're going to do, because again, it does not matter. Again, this is a big lead. Not saying we may not find something, but no matter what happens, this is going to spark a much bigger thing. Believe me. And I'll reveal more of that, within the 2 weeks, and kind of explain, it doesn't matter where these results end up, but this is a huge lead. Obviously, we wouldn't be asking for the money, but of course, this is all going to the professionals, and we are just about reached the goal. Holy cow, you guys are absolutely amazing. Yeah, if you can, try to donate to the butter, but if not, if you send it via PayPal, I will then send it over to, I'll just donate, at the end of the day or whatever, and calculate all that stuff, and then I'll show the receipts of me sending that over. But right now we are at, we're literally $40 away from our goal. And with the PayPals, we probably have just hit that. That is huge, guys. You guys should be so proud of yourselves. I can't believe it. I thought we were going to be doing a 2-hour show, kind of slowly, gradually going there. But we've hit it. Doodle Mom donated a huge amount. Kelly, me and my dogs, Stacy, Sandy. We've hit the goal. I don't want to go way over. I've never used Go Give Me Butter, whatever. So I would say, we're about 1,500, so that's like 100 over our goal. I don't think we're going to need much more than that. So I would say, maybe tone down on that because, again, I don't want to go over what we need. I just want to, make sure we have the 1,400 was just to kind of, that was like an extra $100 than what we're anticipating we'll need. But maybe, okay, yeah, all right. Can I might need to stop this because I don't want to go way over. All right. If you guys can stop donating, we've hit well over what we need. I don't know how I can stop this. Give me a second, guys. This is going way faster than I was anticipating. Thank you guys so much. I am going to stop it because I do not want to have go over. Does anybody know in chat how to stop this? Give me a second here. I'll figure it out. Sorry guys, I was not anticipating this going this nuts. Thank you guys so much. Okay. Give me a second here. I need to stop this. So you guys killed it. You guys killed it. Holy hell. Reach okay. All right. So where do I stop this at? And now then I can shout people out. Okay, so there's that. Campaigns. Okay, goal reached. Oh, disable payments? Is that what oh shoot, I don't. Does anybody know in chat, do I just do disable payments? I might need to call somebody. They need stacks, just let it roll. I mean, yeah, that's amazing. I mean, we hit nearly 2,000. I don't want to have way more than, I mean, it's nice to go a little over, but oh shoot, I might need to call somebody real quick here. All right, I'm going to play this video because I don't know how to do this. So I'm going to just play this video for a second and because I think 2,000's plenty. Plenty. Thank you guys so much. And I'm going to shout everybody out. So God bless you guys. I'm just going to let this video play for a second so I can make a phone call. So I can make sure I can end this. I thought like it would, once we hit the goal, it just stop. Yeah. All right. I'm going to play the video real quick, make a quick phone call, and then we're going to shout everybody out that donated. And yeah, we're going to have a party and then explain as much as we can about, what we're doing. Again, of course, I can't get into specifics, but I will try to reassure you guys as much as I can about the stuff. And also, I told you guys, with the new discovery that I found, we think we kind of figured out what it might be, and it's actually pretty damn big in my opinion. So please do not go anywhere. I promise you, I've got some very interesting stuff. So let me play this and make a quick phone call real quick.
Suspiciously disappeared. Approximately 500 yards away, just beyond the construction site, a bright light was captured on surveillance. Figure out what was this light, where it was coming from, and how it connected to Rogers' disappearance. And what we found will absolutely shock you.
Come down to where I'm sitting right here. So watch this. Of course, when my light's off, you can't see anything. If I turn my lights on, I can see just graves and grass. But imagine for a moment that somebody was there and said, hey, I can't see. Turn your high beams on. Of course, it opens up the whole area. I see more. And what do I see? The monument. And they're telling me they can see it on the camera, just like the footage we've been looking at. Boom!
Sebastian Rogers was last physically seen on camera leaving the Texas Roadhouse with his mother Katie Proudfoot on Feb 25th. Whether he actually made it home that night is highly debated, but what I have recently discovered on surveillance from a nearby camera in Rogers' neighborhood could hold the answers to what may have happened to Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian Rogers' home is located here. The surveillance camera that captured the suspicious activity is located approximately here, with 2 cameras pointed towards the east, overlooking the construction site and further. The suspicious activity seen on these cameras took place here at this cemetery and also school. Just after this suspicious light illuminates for approximately 6 minutes, a little before 3:30 a.m. At 3:32, a headlight of a vehicle can be seen moving south in the cemetery. This would not be the only vehicle seen that night. Another vehicle is seen at 3:45, and just 4 minutes later, another headlight is seen at 3:49. Although there is 2 cameras that overlook the entrance to the church and cemetery, as of now, there is no sign of these vehicles seen, entering or exiting, the only main entrance to the south. On the night Sebastian Rogers disappeared, the suspicious light can be seen again at around 3:40 a.m. It is illuminated for around 6 minutes, just like on the 25th. Then after it's done being illuminated, minutes later, multiple vehicles can be seen, driving in the cemetery and at the school. Once again, more suspicious activity the night Rogers went missing. So what is the object that is being illuminated for around 6 minutes on the 25th and 26th, and how could it be connected to Sebastian Rogers' disappearance? Here is a daytime shot from the surveillance camera where you can see the construction site. It is also overlaid with the nighttime shot of the suspicious light source. You can see how the suspicious light is just beyond the construction site in the cemetery. As Silver's on the scene, drives through the cemetery, you can see that the construction site is to his left. As he continues north, he is now in the middle of the cemetery, approaching a loop. As he turns right, you will notice what they call lumbry. This object is made out of highly reflective material, like concrete, granite, and marble. This memorial also sits at a slight tilt when viewing from the east, just like the object seen in the surveillance footage. Notice both objects are rectangular in shape. As you can see here, this memorial has no artificial lighting, not in the front or the back, so whatever caused this to be illuminated at 3 a.m. on the 25th and 26th had to have come from another light source, but what? The obvious answer would be headlights from a vehicle, but what we discovered about this answer would prove to be quite disturbing and shocking.
Okay, I apologize for that. I figured it out. I guess I should have looked at that. I just did not think we were going to hit that
Memorial
fast.
also sits at a slight tilt.
Holy moly, guys. You guys are amazing. And I apologize for being out. Wow. So we have hit our goal. I'm just going to show I was able to close it. I know people want to keep donating, but I don't want to go like way over and not be able to show like what those funds, are for, right? Again, I just want to make sure we have enough for the professionals that are coming in and doing their thing. And I know a lot of people want to know who, what, when, and where, but we can't tell you guys that right now, obviously, because of many different things. But I promise you, we will, when the time comes, within 2 weeks, you guys will, like I said earlier, you will see the results, the tests, the receipts for what we used it for, and everything. But this is huge because, and again, I wish I could explain more, but this will allow us to probably do even a little bit more, which is awesome. So awesome, guys. And again, I cannot thank you guys enough. I am going to, and I'm sorry. First thing I want to do, and I also want to read checks. And everybody's been, saying their prayers and praise, and also doing super chats. Even though I said please don't do super chats, you guys are so amazing. But again, this is a team effort. Again, this is the Mob Crew fam. I am just kind of a, I don't know what you want to call it, like a vessel that, I don't know, that's a weird analogy, but yeah, this is so amazing. And the stuff that we learned yesterday, the thumbs up we got and everything, was just so huge. So yeah, and I'm getting so much love and support. So first things first, I'm going to let the video play just a little bit more. I'm going to pull up and thank each person. We'll start with that, with the fundraiser, and then we'll get to chat and talk. And then again, like I said, I told you guys, that new discovery with the light on the 25th and 26th, that's kind of over more by the church, the light that's kind of over here on the other camera, which is this one here. Oh no, it's not that one. This one here, we think we've got a pretty good theory. Again, we don't know 100%, but man, wait until you guys hear this theory. This is very, very interesting. The spot that person, or whatever that is, could be just as big as everything else we've discovered. So we'll come back to this. This is part of that recreation we did. I told you guys, unfortunately some of the cameras did not capture what we wanted, but we did get some footage of it being lit up as you would see it, from 400 yards away. Unfortunately, of course, they couldn't be 400 yards away. They had to be closer. So anyway, I'm going to do the explanation of February 26th or the 25th first. Let that play for just a second. I'm going to pull up the part so I can take each individual real quick, because that is very, very important. And again, if you couldn't donate, just being here is just as important. So God bless you guys. This is so amazing, and I cannot wait within 2 weeks to show you guys what this was all for. Okay, so I'm going to play this real quick and get the thing where I can see everybody that donated so I can thank them.
Seen here is another daytime shot, overlaid with nighttime, where you can see the memorial to the right, and in the yellow box is where we see headlights from a vehicle. But what's interesting is the fact that the vehicle seen at 3:45 a.m. has its headlights facing west on a part of the road that goes north and south. Also, this vehicle appears to be in the middle of the loop, on the west end of the cemetery, in this location. Shown here is the exact location the headlights were seen. Notice how the road isn't very wide. I also figured out that the headlights captured at 3:45 and 3:49 a.m. are at two different heights seen here. Notice when putting a static line in same spot, one light is higher up than the other one, meaning there were at least two different vehicles driving around the cemetery on the night before Sebastian Rogers disappeared on the 25th. So what were they doing, and how did the memorial site light up?
There it is. What do you see now?
During the control tests, Silvers on the scene and others tried many different things to illuminate the memorial in the same way we saw it on surveillance. But every test, including driving next to it, parking near it, using headlights and other objects such as flashlights, just would not create that same illumination effect until on day 2, Silvers on the scene did this.
Okay, to document where I'm at, come in the cemetery this way, go around, it loops around. I took the turn right here and
During Silver's control test, he parked on the west end, in the middle of the loop, seen here on this map. He had turned his car towards the memorial. When doing this, he figured he would try and turn on his high beams, as nothing so far had worked up to this point. Upon doing this, he illuminated the memorial just as it was seen in the surveillance. Here was his reaction.
Okay, to document where I'm at, come in the cemetery this way, go around, it loops around. I took the turn right here and I've come down to where I'm sitting right here. So watch this. Of course, when my light's off, you can't see anything. If I turn my lights on, I can see just graves and grass. But imagine for a moment that somebody was there and said, hey, I can't see. Turn your high beams on. Of course, it opens up the whole area. I see more. And what do I see? The monument. And they're telling me they can see it on the camera, just like the footage we've been looking at. Boom!
This spot Silvers is sitting at is the same spot where the two vehicles seen on the 25th were exactly positioned. And what's even more crazy is the fact that one of the vehicles at 3:45 a.m. appeared to have come out of the gravesite in that same spot Silvers was parked, as if they had been backed in, then pulled out and turned south.
Look at that, guys. Look at that final count. If anybody's trying to donate, we closed it because it'll just keep going with how amazing you guys are, and just you. God bless you guys. Again, God bless you guys. You guys are amazing. We went well over our goal, which is great. And again, like I said, within 2 weeks, we will show the test results and the receipts, everything that was used for. And I'm sure, some of that extra money could be used to extend some things that we can do, which is just as amazing. So please pat yourselves on the back, and let's. I'm just gonna let this video play. I'm not going full screen. I'm gonna start shouting out names. I'm just gonna put first names, just in case anybody doesn't want their full name out there. So give me just a second. Let me put that back there. And then I'll start getting to chat. So I do apologize. There's so much. I'm like so ecstatic and so overwhelmed with how much you guys want to help bring Sebastian home, and absolutely amazing. So let's just let this video play while I shout names out. Now, I may not be able to shout every single name out, and if I don't, I'll try to, after the show, I'll see if I can get every transaction and get like first names, and maybe like another live, maybe tomorrow or Saturday, I'll make sure I can try to thank, and maybe I'll do like a special post or something. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and start it. Barbara, thank you so much for your donation towards this goal. Jocelyn, thank you so much. God bless you. Mindy, thank you so much for the support and what we're doing. Susan, God bless you. Big donation. We got Mick W. Thank you so much for your donation. Heather F. Thank you so much for your donation. Susan H. God bless you. Thank you so much. Sandra with a big donation. Thank you so much, Sandra, for the support. Rebecca, God bless you. Thank you so much for your donation. We have Phil D. Thank you so much, Phil, for your donation. Alice C. with a big donation. Thank you so much, Alice. I cannot wait to show you guys what this is all going for. We got Carla as well with another big donation. Thank you so much, Carla, for your donation. And then we have a really big one, Michael B. Thank you so much for your big donation. God bless you. Linda H. as well, a nice donation. Thank you so much, Linda. Let's see here. Anita, thank you so much for your donation. There's so many, so I apologize. I'm trying to go through it. Sue M, thank you so much for your donation. We have Terry P with a huge $100 donation. Thank you so much, Terry. Let me stop right there. Please, everyone in the chat, anything that you're donating now, like I said, we've got what we need. I appreciate the support for the Lovin' channel. That does really help me. But again, I just want to make sure that those donations, like the super chats, those really go towards me and the channel. But of course, I'm going to be sending money as well. Pamela H, thank you so much. Huge donation. God bless you. Cynthia D with another huge donation. Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. And then we have one of our biggest donors. Please, I'd say please try to thank everybody, but April D with a huge donation. Thank you, April, so much for the love and support and what we're doing here. Christy G, thank you so much for your donation. I'm about a quarter of the way there. Amy P with a huge donation. Thank you so much. Hopefully I can speak better. Stacy P, thank you so much for your donation. We've got Majori, and I am so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I don't know if that's French, so if I worded that wrong, I'm so sorry. Marjorie. MC Chout. We'll just say Chout for right now. Thank you so much for your donation as well. Kelly, thank you so much for the $5. Sandra D, thank you so much for the donation. Julie F, thank you so much for your support. Christine M, thank you so much for the support. Sherry L with a big donation. Thank you so much, Sherry, and a lovely name as well. Alicia with a huge donation. Thank you so much, Alicia. Julie W with the second biggest donation I've seen so far. Julie W, thank you so much for supporting this cause. Dawn, thank you so much for your donation. Veronica G, thank you so much for the support. Misty K, thank you. God bless you. Jane S, thank you so much for the donation. Holly S, thank you so much for your support. I'm about halfway there. I apologize. I'm I'm trying to be as sincere as I can, but trying to get through this, so I'm not here doing this for 2 hours. Belinda, thank you so much for the donation and support. Betty C, thank you so much for the support and the cause. Lori C, thank you so much. Deborah A with a big donation. Thank you so much, Deborah, for your support. Sarah T, thank you so much for your donation and support. Elizabeth, who is, I know, support this channel a lot. I know many others as well. Another big donation. Charlene, thank you so much. God bless you. Patsy R, thank you so much for the donation. Getting towards the top here. We have Jean M, thank you so much for the support and donation. Rebecca A, thank you so much for your support and donation. Michelle H, God bless you and thank you so much for the donation. Tara B, thank you so much for your donation and support. Anna E, God bless you. Thank you so much for the support. And Matthew J, thank you so much. Now I know some people sent PayPal's as well because they couldn't send through the normal way. I will try to, if I can, maybe part of this live, I'll try to kind of multitask and shout you guys out as well. If I can't get to everybody, please be patient. I'll try to figure out something that we can, say thank you to everybody that could donate. But again, if you're just coming in, here is the Engo. And yeah, it does look like there's other names that donated. Irish. Oh, okay. I might have been. Let me just check something here. Okay, I see. All right. Yeah. Anyway, that's why I use first names. For some reason, again, I'm so new to this give butter thing. Because I know some people can put their a different name, so I do apologize. But again, I just use first names. So anyway, if you just came in one more time, and I'll show this again. There we have it. 2,000, 2,200. Our goal was 1,400, and we hit that in we hit that in like an hour. That is absolutely amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And anyway, okay, so now I can read chat. All right, so let me go back here just a second. And let me let's see. Let me play February 26th so I can read this other one real quick here. And then we'll talk about kind of what we think this other thing is.
Along with an unknown vehicle doing a 3-point turn. Not long after, activity at the cemetery begins to happen, where we see the memorial light up again for 6 minutes. During this same time, we then see a vehicle at the school near the stadium, first heading north at 3:47 a.m., near the same time the memorial is just beginning to fade out, seen here in this overhead view. A few moments later, we then see that same vehicle head south at 3:49, just minutes after the memorial is no longer illuminated. Then literally 2 minutes later, we see another vehicle heading south, leaving the cemetery at 3:51. We first see this vehicle in the cemetery located here in this overhead view. Then a few moments later, we can see it exiting the church parking lot at 3:53 a.m.
Okay. All right, sorry guys. I
This
just
vehicle was
so
seen
much
on two
going on. I'm
different
trying to
cameras exiting
multitask
the
here.
church and cemetery.
All right,
Keep
let
in
me
mind,
get to
this is the only time we have seen a vehicle
chat
enter
here.
or exit the church and cemetery around this time frame.
So I'll turn myself down here and let me get to the super chats again. Please, the super chats are really, are for the channel. But again, I will be donating as well to whatever they may need. Because again, you never know. Voices Carry with a huge $50 super chat. Thank you, Voices Carry. God bless you. Wild Angel, together we can bring Sebastian home. Again, 100%. This is going to be so big. I promise. I don't want to promise, but I think this could really break the internet when we're all done with this. This is just the beginning of something huge. Linda, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. God bless you. Victory I am or Victorian? I'm just gonna say Victoria I am. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. God bless. Little Miss Sharon gifting a Mob Crew membership. Thank you so much, Miss Sharon. I know you've been doing that a lot lately. God bless you, and thank you so much for the support. Gail, thank you for all you do, Chris. You are truly amazing. Let's bring Sebastian home to his dad, Seth. 100%. One way or another. Suzanne, thank you so much for Sebastian. We will try to, again, I know some of these super chats, we'll get it all figured out. Donna B, Sebastian, we love you. God bless you. Use extra for Silver's hotel room. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. God bless you. Holly, thank you so much for the $1.99. And Juju, use excess funds for Silver's and locals expenses. I appreciate that, Juju, so much. Deanna, we love Sebastian. We want him home. That is very apparent. Again, look at what the community, when we come together, stop bickering, right? And the goal is Sebastian, not who's first finding the surveillance footage or whatever. That doesn't matter, right? What matters is coming together in Sebastian Rogers and trying to lift everybody up. I understand there's constructive criticism, which is great. I think everything that I've shown should be peer reviewed. Just as anybody else would put out something. That is the proper way to do things. But it seems like instead of peer reviewing, there's people that just want to, naysay. But anyway, I don't want to get too negative because this is such a great day. I cannot believe it. You guys should be so proud of yourselves. I'm just going to say, Pat, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. God bless you. Dang, I was going to get back and get what was short, but had to hurry and put my 100 in instead. Thank you, Henry Dog, a huge supporter of this channel. Thank you so much, Henry. You are amazing. Stella May, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Hypocrite Hunter, I like that name. Chris, thank you for all your hard work. A bunch of hearts. I really appreciate that. God bless you. June says, thank you for helping bring Sebastian home. We love you, Chris. Thank you so much. And more. My gosh, you guys are on it. Lisa, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. You guys are legends. Linda from Michigan and Andrew Southerner. I'm just gonna say Linda. That's a mouthful, but thank you so much, Linda, for supporting the channel. Doodle Mom, huge. I saw your donations. Thank you, Doodle Mom. Sebastian's Army can't wait. Can't stop, won't stop. Sebastian's Army can't stop, won't stop. Well said. Direct current. Thank you so much for the $1.99. God bless you. Every little bit will help. Sorry, I lost my spot there. Chris, if chat. Oh, funds to the mods. Oh, that's a great idea. I think they deserve it. We could definitely do that, Cooper. We could, especially these super chats you're sending in. I think we could definitely do that. I like that. I am 100% down for that. My mods are the best mods. It's not easy, especially when you have, I'm not saying I'm a big channel or anything, but when you have a lot of people in chat, yeah, I can't say enough about my mods. Lakeside Lawyer, so many of us believe in you. Stay the course. Thank you, Lakeside Lawyer. I appreciate it, and thank you so much for the $4.99. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch up. You guys are just, man, amazing. I'm just in shock right now. Jules DeCali sent a gifted mob crew. Thank you so much. Marie says, great work, Chris. Sorry, this is all I can give right now. Do not be sorry at all. Just you guys being here is more than enough. Look at what we accomplished, right? We're not all financially, in the best position. And that's why, we do fundraisers. Some people are better off than others, and that's fine. And that's amazing. Angel of Light says, bring Sebastian home. God bless you for all you do, Chris. Thank you so much. YouTuber is here, Sebastian Strong. Thank you so much. Sorta Morta, the King's Kid. That's a good name. Thank you so much. They say Sebastian Strong. All right. And then we have Henry Dog gifting 10 Mob Crew memberships. If you did by chance get gifted a membership, if you could, thank that person. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I do. Oh, thank you, Mel. You guys are amazing. And I want to tell you guys to stop. I want to make sure the money, it goes to them. I do appreciate it because it does help the channel, but I've told you guys, money, as long as I can pay my bills every month, I'm not a person that's, money isn't a big thing for me, As long as I can get by each month, I have decent health. And again, compared to where I was at last year, almost a year ago, I was almost pretty much out for months. I am grateful to be up and moving around. I am super grateful. So, but I am even more grateful to be a part of this amazing team. Sorry, I'm itching my nose. I promise you, I'm not picking it. I only do that when you're not looking. Okay. All right. Again, if you're just coming in, we hit the goal. We smashed it. Holy hell, we smashed the hell out of it. I couldn't stop it fast enough. You guys are amazing. So, let's see. When did we start? What time is it? Wow, it hasn't even been an hour. Wow, we crushed it. Man, you guys are amazing. Okay. So, I did want to show you guys a couple things. And I know before I address some of the new stuff we discovered and what we think it could be, which I think is very fascinating. So this will be, not just a fundraiser show, but you guys will get to see something that I think you guys will be like, ooh, this is interesting. But I just want to reiterate, because I know there is some people that want to pry and ask, what's it being used for? When's it happening? We can't say anything. I can just promise you within 2 weeks, you guys will know. And again, one more time, not to be a broken record, but I know there's people coming in. Although we cannot say anything right now, what it's being used for, I can promise you it's being used for professional stuff. It'll be done within 2 weeks. I'll have answers. We'll have the test, the results, and the receipts for everything that's being used and everything. And again, once we get to that point, this is just the beginning. It does not matter whatever the results are. I promise you guys, and I wish I could get more detailed, but then it would kind of ruin the surprise. But I promise you guys, this is gonna spark an uprising that we needed, because law enforcement, we gave them a chance, right? We sent everything over, right? Very detailed. They got back to us once, and then whenever I'd find something new, all these new things that I kind of discovered over the past month, when the second I'd find something, I'd build a video, a 4-minute video, whatever, depending on what it was and how much, I'd make a video and I'd send it right over to my contact that sends it to their contact in law enforcement. And we did that multiple times. And we have eyes everywhere. Again, we have eyes everywhere right now. And I can tell you, from what I've seen, law enforcement hasn't done jack shit. And it makes me so upset. So we've got to take things into our own hands. It's been 2 years. You guys sitting, twiddling your thumbs, doing whatever. I hate to think of there's some kind of corruption, but at this point, I don't know. I completely lost faith in a certain law enforcement agency. Absolutely lost complete respect for him. I had little respect for him in the beginning, but I have zero respect for you guys. And I know some of them watch these shows. Shame on you. Just shame on you. Anyway, so we're going to take things in our own hands. Welcome to 2026. Okay. So, this new thing that we've been kind of talking about. If you're not up to date on it, I will just give you a little overview of what it is, and then I'm going to show you guys where we think it's at. And then I'll get, because I think people are still kind of donating. Again, the fundraiser is closed. We hit our goal. So again, anything you're really sending is really for the channel. But again, of course, I'm going to be sending stuff, and I think that's a great thing that Cooper said about some of this money going to the mods. I like that. I like that a lot. They deserve it.
6th. Sometime around 3:10 a.m., the suspicious flashlights in Rogers' neighborhood are seen along with an unknown vehicle doing a 3-point turn. Not long after,
I will address the Venmos and PayPals. I will do that towards the end. That way,
during this same time, we then see a vehicle at the school near the stadium, first heading north at 3:47 a.m. Near the same time, the memorial is just beginning to fade out, seen here in this overhead view. A few moments later, we then see that same vehicle head south at 3:49, just minutes after the memorial is no longer illuminated. Then literally 2 minutes later, we see another vehicle heading south, leaving the cemetery at 3:51. We first see this vehicle in the cemetery located here in this overhead view. Then a few moments later, we can see it exiting the church parking lot at 3:53 a.m.
Oh, we've got even more stuff.
This vehicle was seen on 2 different cameras exiting the church and cemetery. Keep in mind, this is the only time we have seen a vehicle enter or exit the church and cemetery around this time frame on 25th and 26th.
Oh, wow, this is amazing.
Now, what are the chances that 2 different vehicles would be seen exiting the cemetery and school 2 minutes apart at around 4 a.m. in the morning the night Sebastian Rogers disappeared?
Okay, so I'm getting some new footage here. I'm going to show you guys here in a minute. I just got to get it up here. And this is, this is that new light. So just give me a second here. Make sure I get permission. Okay, give me a second, because this new light that we discovered, not this. Let me
leaves. It's like meaning
scroll over.
You meant where I'm
valent. First memorial is just this overhead view. Rogers.
Okay, yeah, this thing here.
Rogers disappeared.
This is the thing that's kind of the most recent discovery, and yeah, I've got some. We have a pretty good idea. We don't know 100%, but wait until you see what our new theory is. And this to me could be just as big as everything else, especially the position of this. So I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna just make sure I have permission to play this video. So 1 second here, guys. Bear with me. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So this is a light that we discovered. I know if you've been with me been watching the last few weeks. Well, really, this discovery has been the last 7 days. We see it on the 25th and the 26th. And the position of it is very unique. Okay. Save video. And there you go. It is on the 26th, in the same spot. And if you saw my live show yesterday, we kind of talked about how it has the kind of like the same properties as the Columbrium, where it kind of lights up. This one only lights up for 2 minutes. And then it goes away, and then it does it on the 26th as well. Just like the Columbrium, except the Columbrium stays lit for 6 minutes. But it doesn't act like a car. You know, all the cars we see, you know, the lights are moving and they're more kind of, you know, round. Where this one is, interestingly enough, kind of more rectangular. Did that second one not sent? Which one did I get? Sent one. Sent 3. Okay, hold on here. Okay, 4245, 4245, 4245, 4245. All right. Okay, so that's that one. So this one didn't send. Original size. Okay, let me turn down the volume. I'm just gonna let this play for a minute. Now again, you're probably like, okay, what are we looking at? And I'll kind of explain it here in just a minute. I just gotta make sure I send the other one. Come on. Oh, I just saw it. Okay. Are you gonna play? Okay, so that's that one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right. Bear with me here. Video to cemetery. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, all set. Okay, we got both of them here. One and video 2. Okay, perfect. All right. And I know there's been some more super chats and stuff like that, and I'll try to get to them here in just a minute. But I wanted to show you guys something interesting, right? Because we got more people tuned in. Okay. So to kind of give some context here, let's go back here real quick. Boy, I need a secretary right now. Okay. Awesome. And like I said, I'll try to get the PayPals and Venmos at the end because just in case anybody sells anybody else. But like I said, we've reached our goals. So as far as the Sebastian and what we're doing, we don't need any more money. We have more than enough, and God bless you guys. Okay, so here is the object that we've discovered recently. It's the most recent discovery. Now this is we've been kind of tossing ideas around. And again, we don't know 100% what this is. And again, this is the latest discovery in the last week. I found the one on the 25th, I think about a week ago. And then I found the one on the 26th about 4 days ago. I don't know. They're all starting to blend together. Anyway. Okay. So. And what's interesting about the 25th is it starts to light up at the same time. And again, this is the 25th. It starts at the same time as the Columbrium starts to light up. But its position is further over. So here's an overhead view. Now that's the Columbrium right here. And our light source, again, we don't know exactly where it is, but we know it's somewhere in this area. Now, what's very interesting is there is a road that goes back this way. Now, it dead ends. I don't know if they were intending to do like another loop or what, but there is a road, maybe just to kind of cut in, make it easier to get this plot over here. But it's very fascinating. Now, the other interesting thing about this area right up here is it's on the elevation's higher up. So think of this as possibly a scout, right? And this would be a great spot because here, just in case the car comes in, you could warn the people that are over here. And again, you've kind of got this vantage point. Now, if I do, let's see, this here, I don't know if it'll show because of all the trees in 3D, but just to kind of give you an idea. And I'm going to show you the video here in just a second. But if you look, here's probably a good spot, but man, all these trees. If I go to a different date, the 3D doesn't work as well. But notice it goes up higher, right? You've kind of got, this little part that's higher. You got the dip, but this area up here is raised up. So this would be kind of a nice vantage point. Of course, it would be February, so obviously it wouldn't be leaves on the tree, and you'd be able to see what's going on over here, if they're doing their thing. And you would also, have eyes on anything coming in the church, as well if, maybe somebody near the homes hear anything. I don't know if they're being loud, whatever. So we think it could be a similar situation where a vehicle, just like the Columbrium, is shining, its the vehicle lights on it and illuminating it for a certain amount of time. And so here, first I'll play this footage, but we've got some better footage. But that is, that's the church right there, and that's the road. But as you can see, this is, high ground here. But that's that church here. And there's the road that kind of cuts to the right that dead ends there, that we believe. And then that's the lower part. And as I think he turns around here, I'll have better footage here in a second to show you guys. And what we may have discovered, the headstone that could be it. But there is that road where it's not paved yet. But again, that's the road that comes around. And so let me play this one first. So now, of course, it's paved. And as you can see, it looks like this person is looking. You can see that we're kind of, looks like benches or something right there. And we're looking towards the school. I'll reach out here in a minute. But as we turn, notice now, of course, all the new house development is there. All these homes would not have been there. We have the West Loop and everything up here and the Columbium to the right. But look how we have a couple of headstones that are in that rectangular shape. And imagine a car sitting here. Again, none of those homes were there. But you can see that there's a couple of headstones. This one here and this one here are pretty tall and would be seen. And then look what you have. So you have that road right there. And that road, let me get my Google man out real quick here. Google Maps. And if we go, so Willow Bend Drive, and that car's driving down Warrender Alley. Such a weird name. Anyway, and we know that light source is somewhere in here, and that person that's taking the video is just up in that area, and then that little parking lot, or, well, not parking lot, that road that dead ends kind of cuts in here. But that vehicle that you see driving, it's either, it actually might even be this road right here, that we see right here. Actually, I think it is because it curves right there. Yeah. So it's that road, which would line up. That is, again, if I could go up more, which would be nice, up on this road, that would be kind of, if we were to start to go up, that would kind of go where the surveillance footage is at. But here we are. And yeah, a couple of these headstones, even that one out there would do it. And let me play one more. That one's a big one. And they are all right by where that dead end is. I think this is about the only house that was still up there at that time. I could be wrong. I think this was the only one they had. The rest of these weren't there. Yeah, that road. Yeah, it's a particular interesting road, and how they designed it. But it is it would be an interesting spot. And as you can see, you would have the high ground, even though we're kind of looking this way. I know this person's kind of looking for a particular headstone that would match up. This one would be pretty ideal if this was lit up. I mean, there's about 3 or 4 of them, and maybe through time we'll be able to research it more. And thank you to that person. They know who they are, for getting that footage. But I'm gonna read chat here in just a minute. I'm just gonna let that play, but kind of let that sink in to see what you guys think, and I will. Oh, and here's the other thing too. So look at these lights. These lights right here. Also, one of the things I discovered, these lights. Make sure you guys can see those. Those are, matter of fact, those lights. Oh, I can't see them from this angle. Back up. Oh, that house is in the way. Nope. 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 Oh, that's the only date they have. Okay, that's a bummer. Anyway, those lights. Let me just switch over here. Where am I at? And let me change the date. Perfect. Those lights. Now it sucks it's not 3D because then this would pop up more. But this building pops up, and again, that road just kind of cuts in about right here. But those lights are from that church right there. Matter of fact, can I find that clip of them again? Yeah, right there, right there. Ooh, ooh. Stop it. Right there. This thing here. Let me play this a little bit more. Yeah, those lights are coming up from this building here. There'd be probably a light here, and then at least 1 or 2 lights on this thing here. And then trying to find, yeah, and then as you can see there, they are. So you imagine that road, would cut over about right here. And remember, this is the vehicle driving up, towards the church parking lot right here. It's driving up. You see the little 3 lights about here. And then that little light is just about right up in here. I thought it was a little bit more over. I mean, I knew it was kind of, in this general area. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think. But that would be an interesting spot. That is on the 25th and the 26th. And that would be a perfect scout spot to sit there and overlook everything that's going on, over here. Pretty wild. Okay. Wow. So much going on in chat. Henry Dog, geez, your back is covered, Sebastian Army. Thank you so much, Henry Dog. And I will get with the mods and see, what we can do. And of course, we'll announce it. And yeah. But yeah, like I said, I kind of had it there, but I think it's a little bit more over here where we're that road. And that would just be a very interesting spot. And again, It's there on the 25th and the 26th. Oh, as I read chat here, I also did this. I overlaid both of them. Let's see. Yeah. And so you can see how close that church is right there. So you can only imagine. And then, of course, with the road and the vehicle, let me back that up just a little bit. The vehicle that leaves at 353, you'll see it a little bit. It'll kind of show up here and there. And then that light, which I think could be a headstone. Oh, see, there goes the car up the road. So, dang right, Marsha. Dang right. Man, you guys have been amazing. I cannot believe we hit this goal so fast. KV says the lowest part of the cemetery is that Y. Yeah, which is a great point. She's talking about, or they, I'm not sure if it's a she, is this Y right here? And of course the Columbrian being right there. And then of course that being a nice overlooked spot for sure. Okay, let me get the fan funding here, and then, man, there's so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are so amazing. Let me take a sip here. Thank you so much. Is it Carrie? Yeah, Carrie. Sorry, it looks like Carrier. It's really small. I'm pretty sure it's Carrie. Thank you so much. She says, didn't make it a time for campaign. It was closed. No worries. Hey, you being here, that's all that matters. But hope this helps towards the fundraiser. Sebastian Strong. Thank you so much. C investigates gifted 5 mob crew memberships. That is awesome. Thank you so much, C. Mally Cat as well gifting a mob crew membership. And if you can, please thank those people that gift mob memberships. Marcia Kelly says, thank you, Chris, for all you're doing for Sebastian. It is my honor and pleasure. I'm doing whatever I can, but again, it's so much more than just me. There's, again, I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. Hippie says, what an amazing family Sebastian has. Chris, your work is incredible, and we obviously love you. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you, Hippie Gypsy. You guys, man, I'm in shock right now. I'm not going to lie. I am. It's amazing. Melly Cat, thank you, Chris and Mods, for all you do. God bless. Thank you so much, Melly Cat. Alicia also sent Venmo. Get them. I love the fire and passion. Phoenix Rising, thank you so much for becoming a member. And Henry Dog, my goodness, your back is covered. Thank you so much. And Phoenix gifting Mob Crew memberships. Thank you so much, Phoenix. We'll have, I'm not sure if I'll go live tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. May need to, kind of do some things behind the scenes, but we'll probably have a live Saturday. But again, if you're just coming in, just one more time, if you missed it, we hit our goal. We were halfway done before I even started my live stream, which is just ridiculous. It's amazing, of course. It just shows how amazing you guys are. But, look at that. That is just absolutely amazing. Well over what we were asking for. I was trying to shut it down because you guys are so generous. But I promise you, we'll have receipts and everything, But again, I'm sure most of you can understand why we can't say exactly what we're doing, when we're doing it, right? Because, you know, we need to do this professionally, responsibly, and but once that's done, you guys will see the test results. There'll be video. There'll be all sorts of stuff. So, and I can say with confidence, within 2 weeks, you guys will have those answers. So, just be patient on that front. But again, this is going to spark. This is going to be a huge spark. No matter where this leads, this is only the beginning. And that'll make more sense when we get done doing our thing. As you'll, yeah. Debbie says, you're one of the few that I watch. I watch your ads, laugh out loud, only so you get credit. Thanks for what you do. I hope Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is found by what you are doing. God bless. I hope we find answers. I really do. Obviously, we would love to find him alive and well somewhere, right? But at the end of the day, you cannot get tunnel vision and only look at one specific area or scenario, right? You have to keep your, open-minded about all the different possibilities. And that's what we're doing. Thank you so much, Donna. That is so sweet. Iris Mom, bless your heart, Chris. Let's get this done. If needed, let me know if you need a volunteer. I appreciate that. Again, there's so many people, asking to come out and help in one way or another. And believe me, I wish I could reach out to everybody and respond and say, hey, could you do this or can you do that? But I just can't. And again, it's much appreciated. And again, and I wish I could make everyone feel appreciated that is offered to help. But I'm just one person, and I just cannot. I cannot respond to everybody, and I don't want to send somebody out to, say, the school or the cemetery. Maybe they wanted to go film something. I don't know what kind of equipment you have, or there's so many things that I'd have to get information about. And the reason why Silvers was easy to work with is because he's done all this stuff. I know what equipment he has, and it fell, and he was already going to be going out there, so everything just kind of fell into place naturally. Everything that we really kind of done in the past month, it's all just kind of been natural with the people that got together, if that makes sense. And I think that happened for a reason. As much as I would love to have everybody that wants to be involved, be involved somehow, I just, again, I'm just one person, and I can't organize everything like that. I wish I could. But again, the bigger picture is we've got the goal set. We killed it. We're gonna get those certain can't think of the word. I'm trying to be elusive here. We're gonna get those people out there. I'll just say people that we need, the professionals out there to do what they do best. Let them do their thing in peace. And then once it's all done, it's just the beginning. And that'll make so much more sense once you guys know, understand. Jerry Lynn says, prayers for answers soon. Thank you, Chris. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we will do something for the mods because they really deserve so much as well. Thank you guys so much. All I see is just love and support. It's just amazing. My first milestone post. Just want to say God bless you, Chris, the crew of mods. You are truly appreciated. Let's bring daylight to the dark. I 100% agree. So let me real quick before I forget. Let's see. Peyton, thank you so much for the PayPal. Samantha, thank you so much for the PayPal. And Sheridan, hopefully I pronounced that right. Thank you so much for the PayPal. Make sure. Oh, and Louise. Yes, Louise, thank you. I got that. I promise you I will put that over towards what they may need. Katie, hey, Katie, your window's up, Katie. Never listens. I try. Just doesn't listen. Okay. So I got that covered. All right. I will go for another 10-15 minutes and we'll finish up because I've got a lot to do. Let me grab this. Henry Dog, go get him, Chris. I think I got that. Your back is covered, Henry Dog. Oh my gosh, Henry Dog. My goodness. Take the bulls by the horn. We got your back, Henry Dog. That's weird. Some of these weren't showing up before. Yeah, you're gonna break the internet or break my YouTube channel. You keep donating like that. Thank you, Henry Dog, so much. Holy cow, that is so awesome. God bless you, Henry Dog. Morning up, buddy. I thank you. Misty Wolf, thank you so much for becoming a member. Oh, I cannot wait to show you guys what we got within a month or within a few weeks. Karma. Krama Chronicles. Say that 10 times twice. I like that name though. Krama Chronicles. It's vile to mock a mother of a missing child when you have no proof of anything while grifting offered child. Oh, of course I fell for that one. Yes, I am grifting. All this money's for me. Yep. Good for you. Good old Krama Chronicles. Well, Sebastian's more important than your statement. Shame on you. It's okay. Again. Sleuth and Sandal says, happy to contribute. Best of luck with the search team. That is awesome. Yeah. What has the mother ever done, right? Oh, let me remind you, Chroma Chronicles. Day 2, the mother left a blanket out on her porch for Sebastian Rogers. That's what you do for an animal. You're going to get Snarky Chris coming out. And I don't want to do that because it's just such a good day. Yeah. Don't forget, Chroma Chronicles, that she lawyered up. If you want to know why the timing of the FBI put out that reward last year, that was just after they called Katie in for an interview by herself. And Crispy found out, freaked out, told her to leave. They lawyered up. And then shortly later, the FBI reward came out. That is on my mother's grave. Anyway, we'll find the truth, right? One more, break the internet. Oh, thank you so much, Henry Dog. I appreciate it. Again, I do. Yeah. Thank you so much. Wait until we have our results and stuff and everything like that. Yeah. But no, they don't. I've been doing this for 4 years. This is not the new. When I did the Dylan Rounds case, because obviously I was boots on the ground, I had the footage, I had the drone footage, right? And it's like people get jealous because, I've got footage and they don't. And, law enforcement has had this footage. And here's the last thing I just want to say. Law enforcement has had this footage well over 2 years. Well, not well over 2 years, but for nearly 2 years. And what have they done with it, right? They've sat on it. And then we've had certain individuals try to kind of reach out and go, well, we want that footage and, we want to send that over to law enforcement. Well, they've had it. They've had it for nearly 2 years. What did they do with it? And, your superhero fish sticks, what the hell did he do with it? He had the same footage I have. All he could find was a guy walking his dog and try to pass it off as Sebastian on the 1 year anniversary. I cannot wait to see what he's got for the 2 year anniversary. Boy, I cannot wait. Anyway, a little snarky Chris coming out, but again, I've been doing this way too long. I'm built differently. Blessed Blissing says some need to learn to read the room. We are all here for Sebastian. Exactly. Right. Yeah, this isn't about Katie, right? This is about Sebastian and a lead, right? Have I ever said once that we know Katie's out there in the cemetery? No. I speculated that the people that are responsible for his disappearance are likely out there. Yes, we speculated on KK and Crispy a lot. But on this particular lead, no, we've just really been following the video evidence. Because you know what? You know what's the best thing about video evidence? The little trolls that are watching. You know what's the best thing about video evidence? It's unbiased. It doesn't have a team. It doesn't have a side. It's not team Crispy. It's not team Sebastian. It's not team anybody. It is unbiased. And yeah. There's something else I was going to say, but anyway. I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that. But giving them more time of the day to these trolls, just again, what does it have to do with Sebastian? 9 out of 10 times, it has nothing to do with Sebastian. It doesn't fall in line with their views, and they want to complain and get attention. I guess good for you. Yes, no, we've closed it because we hit our one last thing before we finish up here. We hit well over our goal. I tried to stop it. This is the first time ever using this website, but fundraiser site. But I understand it's kind of like there used to be the GoFundMe. I mean, obviously there's still GoFundMe, but this is the one that apparently is being praised. And so anyway, we had a $1,400 goal, and we went well past that. I tried to close it, but people wanted to keep sending, even though I was telling people not to. But that just shows you how much support, love and support people have for Sebastian and want to get answers. And again, we try to do everything by the book. As I said before, we sent all this over to law enforcement. Every time I found something new, I sent it over to them, and they did nothing. So, and they've had 2 years to do something, and they've done absolutely nothing. So, now we're gonna make you look like clowns. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna end it there because Henry Dog, I feel like he's gonna. You're amazing, Henry Dog. Everybody is amazing, of course. I don't want to sing it, but I really appreciate all the love and support. But yeah, like I said, receipts and all that will come. Results, everything. Just be patient. And I got them. Absolutely amazing, and I will try to do something. Gustavo, good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well, brother. Yeah, Karina, I agree. And again, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm telling you guys, this is only the beginning. It does not matter what happens in the next 2 weeks. This is only just going to have a domino effect. And again, I'll explain more when we can. Blood trolls. Oh my God. Yep. Yep. I'm grifting. I'm telling people not to donate, but I'm a grifter, right? Stop it. I appreciate that, Henry Dog. I really do. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to end it because, yeah. So no live tomorrow. Most likely Saturday or Sunday, and then we'll get back. And I have the new pet outro and everything, pretty much set up. But obviously, whenever there's, when it's Sebastian and it's, obviously he comes first, and then we take care of the members and everything else. But I will. Do that. If you're a new member, if you want to set a pet picture, please put pet. This is for the ones that have not set a pet in. This is for the members. But make sure you put pet in the description, and we'll have a new pet outro by the end of this week. I know I said that last week, but we had all these new leads come in, and obviously that takes precedence over everything else. So anyway. Yeah, I can tell you, Rhonda. Yes, we tried to do it by the book. We tried to send it to, a certain law enforcement agency, which should be the one that's taking the lead. We gave them a chance. They replied in the beginning. It looked slightly promising. Didn't have very high expectations because of the reputation. Found more stuff, kept sending it to them. And, again, like I said, we have eyes everywhere. And nothing being done. So, and then, yes. So last thing, FBI, yes. We have a contact. They have been notified as well. They know everything that's going on. Seth knows. Everybody knows. Because I know everybody keeps asking Seth, law enforcement. Yes, they all know. So, I'm not going to mention the church, whether they agreed or not. But you guys will know, as like I always tell you guys, just be patient, and I'll tell you guys everything when the time is appropriate, as always. Scranton Strangler, God, I love that name. I don't know if you missed my intro the other day. It actually got blocked. I had to cut it out. I had The Office. Anyway, Justice for Sebastian. Thank you, Mob Crew. And to Krama Chronicles. Thanks for your hard work, Chris. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Be super proud. Virginia, thank you so much for coming to member. If I missed you, I am so sorry. I can't. It's just like there's too much. No, I'm joking. I'm sure that's what they want. Donna, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Again, no need to send anything else, please. You guys have done plenty. And yeah, I will definitely be sharing some of this with nobody. I'm just going to be sharing it with myself. Just kidding. No. I will be sharing this with my mods as well. No, I got yours, Karina. Just anybody that has not sent it in recently. Just really new members in the past like 3 or 4 days. If you're a member and you want to set a pet picture in. But yes, I've got yours. I got that beautiful dog with the red little bandana or something. Very cute. I have him. Just be patient. I will get that worked in. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Super proud of you guys. Man, huge pat on the back. And again, I really wish I could explain everything now, but you know, patience is a virtue. And with that, we will see you guys most likely Saturday. And again, Henry Dog, thank you so much. A lot of that's I'm gonna send to the mods. So, along with other people's, of course, as well. But thank you so much, Henry Dog. Awesome. And to everybody. All right, guys. Major win for Sebastian Rogers. And with that, I am going to head out and we will